I don't know what's sadder, the fact that women have created an environment so toxic towards men that men want nothing to do with them anymore, or the fact that these very same women who've done that are utterly incapable of seeing, let alone accepting, that it is them who is responsible for creating said toxic environment. Which is why they are, by the thousands now, posting videos like this one.
Why do guys not call girls pretty anymore? Like, is it old-fashioned? Because on the last 7 first dates I've been on, I don't think one guy has opened with, wow, we look really pretty tonight. It's like the easiest thing because we both know it took time for me to look the way that I do. And it would make you stand out so much. I don't know if I've just been dating all the wrong men or if other people feel like this is a dying art too, but like compliments will never fail you. Just tell her she looks pretty.
Oh, dear Lord. Sometimes I just can't. I mean, how do these women not know the answer to that question? They certainly aren't stupid, yet they can't seem to grasp the reality that exists in today's modern world. Instead, they just keep asking over and over, why? Well, ladies, the why is because you and your girlies have told men to stop telling you you're pretty. It's just that simple. And also runs deeper. And the fact that you can't seem to realize or admit it to yourselves speaks to the very toxicity towards men that you all live by. Well, I hate to break it to you ladies, but for years now, you've been running around attacking men every chance you get because you and your girlfriends somehow think that makes you strong and independent, when in reality, it just makes you dangerous. Dangerous to any man who is in proximity to you, let alone on a date or in a relationship with you. Why? Because you've shown time and again that you have no problem going after men for the most innocent of things, like say, oh, I don't know, saying you look pretty. You've all weaponized the Me Too movement, knowing that all you have to do is make an allegation to be believed. No proof, no evidence required, just your word and your word alone. And because you know you have that power, you love to wield it, which is why y'all run around claiming it's objectifying you, or SA if a man says you look nice. It's why you run to your HR departments filing harassment charges, claiming he's hitting on you or making you feel uncomfortable simply because he said your hair looked nice or that he liked your dress. It's why you go on social media telling men that they should just do whatever it is you want them to do, and then insult them by claiming if they don't, they aren't manly or that they're weak. Much like you did in your video. It's why women go around making up claims about the men around them, which are nothing more than delusions and fantasies designed to get them clicks, likes, and tons of sympathy from other women, when in reality, they're complete lies and misrepresentations. Which, by the way, is also why when I say to those women making those claims, let me contact your ex or the man to verify the claims you're making. Not one, not a single one out of the thousands of women I've made that offer to have agreed to it. Gee, I wonder why. Here's the facts, ladies, the ones you don't want to hear, won't hear, and will never acknowledge. Actions and words have consequences, and now you're paying the price for all your anti-male rhetoric and false allegations. Men have seen those words and those actions. They've seen your never-ending stream of toxicity towards them. And they realize the best, in fact, only way to stay safe is to avoid you at all costs. So you running around asking these questions or trying to call out men by insulting them isn't working and never will. But rather than accept that, even when it's pointed out to you, y'all double down on it saying it's not true or that you don't do that, when in fact you do. All of you. Men are done dealing with the insanity that is today's modern women. Which is why they're not talking to you at work, why they don't invite you to be around them. It's why they aren't asking you out or interested in anything more than hookups with you. It's why they aren't telling you you look nice or are nice or any of the things you keep asking about. Because the fact of the matter is, for every woman that might appreciate a man who did that, there's at least one, and probably more, that would use that as an opportunity to destroy the man, who would try to cost him his career, his livelihood, hell, even his freedom, simply out of spite, anger, or because they can. It really is that simple, ladies. and you can keep trying to avoid taking responsibility for your actions, which is what this woman is doing. You can try to deny that you wallow in misandry and toxicity that runs so deep it's obvious to even the most clueless man. You can make all the claims in the world that you aren't like those women all you want, but nothing is going to change until you do. Nothing is going to change until you acknowledge that you are just as much a part of the problem as the women who do those things, because you've allowed them to do them. You've encouraged them to do them. You've cheered it on or stayed quiet as you watched them destroy innocent men time and again. Not once did you hold them accountable, just like you don't hold yourselves accountable. I know you're not going to like what I'm saying. Too bad, so sad, because that's the reality. As I said, actions have consequences, and now you're reaping the reward of those consequences and will be for a long time to come. That's the bottom line, like it or not.